Welcome to the Gladstone Ports Corporation Brisbane to Gladstone Yacht Race Countdown for 2021, brought to you by the Gladstone Regional Council, bringing you the start, live stream to the world on Good Friday from 10 a.m. Well, it's been almost 12 months to the day when the 72nd Brisbane to Gladstone Yacht Race was cancelled due to COVID-19 and health issues. I thought it was a good time to catch up with Karen Sommerville, the 2021 Gladstone Ports Corporation Brisbane to Gladstone Race Director, live from Brisbane. Karen, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning, Grant. And I'm well, thank you very much.
How devastating was it for the club to have to abandon the 72nd Brisbane to Gladstone Yacht Race?
I wouldn't say devastating, certainly disappointing would be more appropriate, but a decision that had to be made with the escalating of COVID-19.
So why is the QCYC optimistic now that you're going to get a race in 2021?
Well, I'm a fairly positive person, and we've learned over 12 months how to deal with this virus. And the only thing that's going to stop it is if it suddenly escalates again. But we have plans in place, and hopefully the weather gods are going to be kind to us.
The last 12 months have posed some real challenges, particularly with the loss of your long-term major sponsor, Qantas, which was completely understandable, mind you, due to the carrier situation. How did this shape up for the race if a major sponsor couldn't be found?
Well, if a major sponsor couldn't be found, it would have just meant that we would have done things on a very strict budget. Qantas had been with us for 37 years, and it was a blow to us, but we certainly understood the situation that they found themselves in with COVID-19. And we thank them so much for all the years that they had put into us, and we'll certainly miss them this year. The race would have gone ahead without a major sponsor. You just make do.
So how did the club react to the support it received in the form of a new title sponsor from the Gladstone Ports Corporation?
With a lot of excitement. I may have done a little happy dance myself. Certainly lots of celebrations, and we're very thankful to the Gladstone Ports Corporation for coming on board, not only to promote Brisbane to Gladstone, but they're also going to be involved in our Surf to City race and also the Winter Series down here in Brisbane.
Well, Karen, actually on the subject of the Surf to City yacht race, the club, the Queensland Cruising Yacht Club, just held the 2021 Surf to City, which is an excellent indicator of the potential entries of the Brisbane to Gladstone yacht race. So given that we're still 2 months out from the race start, how are entries shaping up? And what are some of the calibre of the races intending to race?
Yes, Surf to City, we had 37 entrants, 30 finished. Looking at Brisbane to Gladstone, we have Joanne Brodie, who was our IRC overall winner. It's a nice little Tasman seabird. Crankstar, owned by Andrew Ricklin, was the winner down at Sail Paradise in IRC just recently. We also have our local boats, Hustler Vista entering, Sassy, Morning Star. Who else have we got? I believe Envy Scooters is looking at coming back into the water and entering. Wistari from Gladstone has said it's going to be doing the race again. Who else have we got? Maritimo was the line honours winner in the Surf to City. I was talking to Duncan Hine, Off Alive is entering. And
fantastic news.
That is good news. And our big announcement is that Stephen Hare is entering, which is the 80-footer, the old Beau
The
Jest.
old Beau Jest, yeah, absolutely. And I believe a friend of the Brisbane to Gladstone yacht race, a man who's done many races with Scandia and others, Grant Warrington will be on the helm of that one.
That's right. But, all our regulars that have done the race for many, many years, looking at a good two-handed fleet this year as well. So, you know, I'm looking at 40 to 50 entries this year.
The Gladstone Regional Council and the QCYC, Karen, broke new ground back in 2017 when the race start was live streamed to the world for the very first time. And at this point in Australia's yachting history, arguably no other race other than the Sydney to Hobart had broadcast the start live with such commitments, enthusiasm and professionalism. So it's great to know that the Gladstone Regional Council has recommitted the Gladstone community's support again this year so that the race start can be live streamed to the world, which is pretty special. So how important is the Gladstone Regional Council's commitment to the live streaming for the growth of the race?
Extremely important. In the early years, the race was started from the pier off Shorncliffe. And as the boats have gotten bigger and the keels have gotten deeper, the start of the race has had to go out further and further. So with the introduction of live streaming, we've been able to bring the race back to the people.
Karen, I'm so looking forward to broadcasting the race start live to the world with Jordan Spencer and sailor girl Nick Douglas on at 10 a.m. on the 2nd of April this year. Good Friday. Thanks for joining us on the countdown to 2021.
Thank you, Greg.